Alright guys, VIKINGGUITAR here. Today we're going to play another awesome old school video game, Ninja Gaiden. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden, this is just like Castlevania, this is a really hard game. It's actually kind of similar to Castlevania in some ways, in that it's a side-scroller. You have a primary mode of attack here, which is your ninja sword. And what you do is you collect points. It's not hearts like it is in Castlevania. It's these... well, not that. That's your secondary weapon. But you collect these little symbols that look like R's. And that guy right there. That is Ninpo. That is your ninja magic. And you use that to use your secondary weapon. In this case, the shuriken. One thing I really like about this game is just how kind of interesting the character design is and everything. One thing I think it definitely has a leg up on from Castlevania is just the creature design and stuff. The Castlevania stuff, it's all pretty standard. Your main character, Simon, doesn't really look overly interesting, but look at Ryu. The whole time he's running, his hand's on his sword, just waiting to whip that thing out and slash someone. Slash him in half. Anyway, here's our first boss. And look at this character design, too. This is just some weird, burly dude with some big knife and, like, a hockey mask or something. And the hitbox, or whatever it is, your hitbox, I guess, so weird. He can just slash at you and hit you, but not hit you. So what's awesome also about Ninja Gaiden is it tells this unique and interesting story through these imaginative and well artistically laid out cutscenes. This one... you know, you're Ryu Hayabusa, by the way. Hayabusa. You're Ryu. Not Street Fighter Ryu, because that would just be too awesome. But basically, your father is killed. You don't know how, but you find a note, and he tells you to go to America and seek out the archaeologist Dr. Smith, which is a very common name. Not as common as, say, Dr. Jones, but still pretty common. So... I was singing the praises of the cutscene and just totally skipped it there because I'm all about action. I don't want no stupid story, just action. The story is kind of cool though. Basically, long story short, this cult led by this guy named the Jaquo is trying to resurrect this ancient demon, and your dad and Dr. Smith, not Dr. Jones, were friends. And on one of his archaeological digs into some Aztec ruins or Mayan ruins or some ruins in South America, Dr. Smith, not Dr. Jones, finds this temple where this demon had been hidden. And apparently that there are these two statues, demon statues of light and darkness, and when they're reunited under a certain moon or every 100 years, or I don't know, whatever it is, under the blood of a virgin, the demon will return. So both your dad and Dr. Smith each take one half of the demon statue to make sure that, you know, the demon will never be resurrected, because that just doesn't, I don't know. I was going to say that doesn't sound fun, but I'm a total metalhead. I think that would be awesome. Especially if it was some Urotsuki Doji type demon. If you haven't seen that, look it up. If you're under 18, don't look it up. But I'm not going to go into it anymore here. Ooh. Well-placed jump. So... Another thing about this game I really like is the music. My personal... Oh, I hate those guys so much. One of those guys is like the bane of your existence later on. But the music in this game is pretty damn good. It is not as good as Ninja Gaiden 2, in my professional rockin' opinion, but still pretty good. Nothing bad in it at all. Just some stuff in Ninja Gaiden 2 is way better. I like the boss music in particular. In fact, let's just listen to it here. I covered that boss music. I'm gonna do my horrible self-promotion thing most of the time when I play these, because you're my captive audience, and I only think of you guys as dollar signs. I'm not here to entertain you, I'm just here to make money from you. Anyway, so I covered that music. I did a medley of a bunch of stuff from Ninja Gaiden 2, which, as I was just talking about, I think had better music. And that was on my first album? My first Viking guitar album. It's cleverly titled Viking Guitar. You can find it at vikingguitar.bandcamp.com. Even though it's a Ninja Gaiden 2 medley, the boss music is the same as it is from Ninja Gaiden 1, so I covered that because it's funky fresh. And if there's one thing I enjoy about fresh stuff, it's when it's also funky. Cougars, guys, or leopards, or cheetahs. I don't know. This is America, but why would those be cheetahs? They're probably cougars. Ninjas hate cougars. It's a well-known fact if you're a ninja. Oh, this is all bad. Now, I'm actually doing halfway decently this run. Believe it or not, this is not the first time I tried to record this Let's Play video. I've played this game back in the day a lot. Like, this series, this was one of my main series, you know, when I was 8, 9. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3. Played the crap out of, and got pretty good at them. Apparently that didn't translate too well to me just picking it up for the first time in years and trying to beat it on one playthrough. So I did record this the other night. I recorded all of it, got all the way to the end boss, which some of you might know has several forms. Got to the last version and was 2 hits away from killing him, and guess what? I died. And I spent the next probably 20 minutes trying to repeat my near victory and just couldn't do it and got disheartened, and my warrior spirit waned and I gave in. Oh, this is something else this game does, is they do these things where, like, okay, so the cheetah shows up to trick you to going right, but then if you just go right and jump, you'll hit that guy and be knocked into the pit. But then if you try and wait, then there's also the eagle there. So, it's horrible. This is another cool looking boss. He's got some weird skull face thing going on. Oh, I don't want to... One speck of health left. Gotta get to the top of the wall. It's so important. Oh, the little games you play with yourself when you're a kid. I talked about that in the Castlevania vid too, how you try and set it up so you, like, when the screen actually pauses at the end of the level, you're in some perfect pose. With Ninja Gaiden, the game you play is trying to get to the top of the wall before you die. Or not before you die, but, you know, before it ends. Because when you're a kid, you have to be entertained every damn moment. One moment of non-entertainment is a waste. Have I died yet? I haven't died yet. Why don't I just jinx it by mentioning that I haven't died yet? Ugh, eagle. Those eagles are the absolute worst. Oh, and this is kind of a cool little cutscene here. Oh! I jump cheetahs like a boss. Anyway, check this out. Look at how determined his stance is. This is pretty badass for NES. You got your multiple moving background layers, his little bandana blowing in the breeze, and then some of the best music in the game. Nice. Bam! 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 I gotta say, bam. It maintains my warrior spirit, and it also maintains the audio synchronization of this video, because I actually record my commentary on a separate recording device and then sync it up, but for some weird reason, even though they're both playing simultaneously, the audio recording device either stretches it or this one stretches it just like some minute amount where you don't really notice until you try... Oh, this is all bad. Until you try to sync it up, and then all of a sudden it's not synced up and you feel horrible. Okay. I need to kill this guy now. Dead. Is this health? Yep. Oh, doesn't matter. Died. Stupid green ninjas. Hey, first death, though. Oop. Let me just walk right into him. Uh-oh. The slippery slope. My confidence is gone. I've discovered that I'm mortal. don't know, I think I'm okay at this game. And there's another weird enemy. Look at that weird pumpkin head guy. I mean, it's not the pumpkin head starring Lance Henriksen from the late 80s, early 90s? Not that pumpkin head. But it's just some weird, like, I don't know. This is supposed to take place in America, and, I mean, well, clearly they're eagles, but why are there these weird pumpkin head things and more ninjas than you can shake several sticks at? Oh. Ninjas, I guess. They're American ninjas. There aren't... Oh, that was so filthy! But I should have known it was coming. This game is the king of tricking you into jump somewhere and then just like going, oh, want to jump there, huh? We'll have an eagle or have a green ninja or have something that just totally fucks you up. I really like this music too, and not because I like it. I actually really think this isn't that great music at all. I really wish this music was a lot of different things, actually. But I really like it in the sense that it fits the mood of this level very well. Or rather, I think it creates the mood of this level. You've got this weird, big old... Oh, come on, karate guy. You've got this big old, like, empty, like, weird... I don't even know what this is. It looks like a temple to some forgotten god or something. Something Morbid Angel would write a song about. I love Morbid Angel so much. But this music is just kind of creepy and minimalist and... I don't know. But as with Castlevania, I cannot be objective about the music in this game because I've spent so much time listening to this music while playing this game that I can't imagine the game without the music. Is this the boss? This is the boss. These guys are cool. It's these two, like, weird gargoyle statue things, but only one of them... Only one of them actually takes damage. You can hit the other one all day and it's not going to drop the life bar. Oh! Okay, I'm going to play it safe. There's a spot, like, right around here where they almost never hit you if you just stay here. Come here, buddy. Bam, bam! I really don't want to die while fighting this boss because I'd feel so stupid. Oh, okay. Back to safety. I almost never die fighting this boss. Oh, come on. One. Victory! And you try and climb up to the top because it doesn't matter. Next cutscene. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Jocko. And apparently he's waited for me to bring him the demon statue, and he wants me to give it to him. Oh, I have one of the demon statues now, by the way. Dr. Smith gets killed and gives it to me. What? I can't hear what without thinking of it as Alucard's voice from Symphony of the Night. Oh, and there's the chick that shot you earlier, and apparently you care about her. She gave you the demon statue, that's what it is. And look at that creepy thing holding a knife to her. You don't know what that is. Not that Jocko himself really looks normal at all. But anyway, you cave because you care about the sanctity of life, and you give him this statue, and then you kneel in front of him, and then he does the old trick. Trapdoor. And you just fall, still in perfect pose. Apparently you have some graphical glitching, but whatever. Does he laugh? Yeah, he laughs. It's mine. I don't know why I'm watching this cutscene instead of the others. This isn't really the best one, but... Oh, there it is. Once every 700 years, that's what it is. It's not a blood moon or the blood of a virgin or the first 2-for-1 sale at a new 7-Eleven that signals the coming of the demon. 700 years. Jocko looks a little feminine. Maybe it's just all the purple and the lighting. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Act 5. This is pretty good music, too. There's kind of two parts to this song, where it does this whole part, and then it does this kind of build-up ascending portion that I really like. I don't like this part too much, but I like this part here. Right here. I like how that one voice just starts doing that steady upward progression, but then it changes the underlying chord underneath to create this sense of build-up and epicness. awesomeness. Coolness. Ugh! I hate those things so much. Come on. Eagle, dove, whatever you are. White eagle, or pumpkin head guys. I haven't even mentioned those little skittering monkey things. Aw, I should have killed him. Still, is that my only hit this level? That's not bad. Because I'm going to take some in this next part. In fact, on my last playthrough, this is where I started to get the crack in my armor of incredibleness of this game. First game over was here, I think. But I'm going to try not to fall for that this time, because I'm... Okay, so there it is. Ready? It's going to charge me. Ugh! They're a lot like the flea men in Castlevania, I think, except you can't tell what they are. You look at them and they're just weird. See? Crack in the armor. Alright. Time to get serious. Let's get... What is that? That's from something. Let's get dangerous. Okay, can I do it? I thought that was a 1-up. Oh well. Dude, I am such a master at this game. Did you see all that? Any one of those things could have hit me, it could have taken damage away, it could have... Ooh, this is useful. It could have knocked me off the edge, but instead, I just totally ninja mastered my way through the whole thing, and I'm very proud of that. And I can't gauge your reaction because you're not here. In fact, some of you watching this video might not even be born at the time I'm recording. That's very unlikely, but regardless, I can't see your reaction, but I imagine that you're just very happy for me. Oh. They just expect these ridiculous jumps from you in this game. Okay, here we go. Oh, more awesome music. This is one I need to cover. I should do a medley of Ninja Gaiden at some point. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do a medley of Ninja Gaiden? Because, I don't know, I think that's kind of a no-brainer answer. I think I should do one, and hell, I'm the musician. You might be musicians too. In fact, some of you are probably better musicians than I am. Oop, ninjas on rocket packs. But regardless, if you think I should do a medley, why don't you comment in this video and say, yes, do a medley of Ninja Gaiden. Or, if you have other song suggestions, feel free to put them there. And if they jive with my own beliefs, I will kindly agree to do them. And if not, then I'll just ignore them and you'll never know. Oh, Cheetah tries to knock you into the pit. That is not a kind, friendly cheetah. Not like the cheetahs I'm used to, like Chester Cheetah. Chester Cheetah is a kind, friendly cheetah. This is one of those, oh. Too much going on. That's one of those parts, though, where if you get it right, you can just start running and just go through it without stopping and it'll be perfect. Apparently, that's not the way I chose to handle it. I'm much more of a gamer where I try to kind of take it step by step and meticulously analyze the obstacles that have been placed before me, and then find the best way to move through them, but sometimes video games really don't reward you for doing that, and just get stuck in the wall there, Ryu. Okay, enough fucking around. You see what I'm doing? I'm meticulously trying to dodge everything, and that is my downfall. Alright. I love that little sound it makes. Bat. The bat right where you're gonna jump. And then there's... Why did... That was probably the stupidest way I could have died. This isn't Mario. You don't just jump on it and it dies. You jump on it and you die. It's like Contra. Ninja Gaiden is like Contra. In that you die a lot. And there's no Konami code for this one. In fact, I'm not aware of any codes for this game. I know that Ninja Gaiden 2 and I think 3 has like a sound check code where... Oh. Okay, we're gonna try and do it this way. That was not fair. You all saw what happened there. I killed him and he instantly respawned. Okay. Still doing alright. The good thing is that Oop. He sneaks up. Look at all this weirdness. There's weird, like, Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen throwing these weird, like, curved blades at you, and then Pumpkin Guy up there tossing, what are there, swords? Sticks? I don't know. Kind of looks like a fancy comb or something. It's a violin bow, that's what it is. He's throwing violin bows at you. I was saying something. Oh, I don't need full health because when you get to the boss here, I think it replenishes your health. This is a cutscene we're going to watch, because that's Mouth, and I will never get past him. Per mouth. And now you find out this is big time plot news. Are you ready? What? Uh-oh. It just got personal. You find out that Mouth has fought your father and presumably killed your father, though he doesn't specifically say that. He calls you young Hayabusa, though, which is probably the most ridiculous way to call someone out. I'm gonna do that next time I get in a fight with someone. I'm gonna say young Gerald. This guy, it's just all about pummeling the living shit out of him because there's no way to dodge that lightning attack. But as long as you're frugal with your movements and economic in how you place your shots, you can damage him more than his thing damages you. Oh, so Ryu just assumes he killed your father, unless that's Mouth saying that Ryu killed his father, but anyway. But Mal sets him straight. He says, it's true that we fought, but your father is alive. That's an awesome image right there, too, with the angle and the lighting and the moon and stuff. And you don't see Ryu's eyes, which makes him more badass. All you see is his ninja garb and his biceps, which is really, I don't know. That's all you really need right there. He's just buff ninja. Kind of like we all wish we could be. And then sudden drama music. Alright, this level sucks. This level, this is the last one. If you die, you start kind of back at the screen you died at, but if you're good enough to get to the boss and then die during the boss, it starts you right back here. So just keep that in mind. Speaking of ninjas, and this is a shameless plug for a friend of mine, I know a guy. In fact, if you're into Ninja Warrior at all, which is, if you're not, you should be. It's actually pretty cool. I like to give my friend a lot of crap because I actually took martial arts and studied Bujinkan and stuff, which doesn't really make me a ninja, but I'm super elitist about it. But regardless, my friend that I give shit to has been on American Ninja Warrior a number of times, and actually, I think, at least as of the filming of this wonderful, entertaining video, holds the record for the most progress made by an American contender, Mr. David Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, David Campbell is a friend of mine, and I don't know why I was getting at. If you don't watch Ninja Warrior, you should watch Ninja Warrior. If you do watch Ninja Warrior and you know who David Campbell is, just know that his awesomeness is increased by the fact that he's friends with me, and my awesomeness is increased by the fact that I'm friends with him. Just like your awesomeness is increased by the fact that you're watching this video with me, and I don't know. You know what I should do? I should do a whole video about just having one side of a conversation, and then have people post their video responses, so when we align them, it is a full conversation. But anyway, your awesomeness is made more awesome by watching my video and knowing me, and my awesomeness is made more awesome by you guys watching and being cool fans and stuff. And if you're not, then whatever. You can go not be cool fans somewhere else. But I think most of you are cool fans. This is the worst jump in the game right here. There's that guy, which you gotta kind of spawn off the screen, and then there's Eagle that keeps spawning until you get right there, and then you do that. But that's the best way to do it. Just kind of shift to the right a bit until the guy throwing the sticks vanishes, and then just carefully shift to the right until the Eagle stops spawning. And then, oh, I almost perfected that. Alright, and we're at the last part of level 6 now. It's a long part, but last section. And if you might have noticed, this is the music from the first level in the game, which just has this nice way of... It brings it all back together, and it makes it like, my adventure is coming to a close, and look at the distance I've traveled and how I've grown as a ninja or person or whatever. You know what game does that really well is Super Castlevania 4, which is one of my all-time favorites. Actually, my favorite game in the Castlevania series, including all the Symphony of the Night games, I still think not Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania 4 is the best. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I died. Anyway, with Castlevania 4, you start out and it plays this theme of Simon Belmont, which is just such a cool piece of music anyway, and then you don't hear it again the whole game until at the second half of the Dracula fight, which just makes it so epic. Okay, careful. Careful wasn't enough. Let's give it another shot. Oh, that was kind of it. Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is? You can have a game over right there, and it's cool. It starts you back here. If you die during the boss, it sends you back so much farther. Just to break your warrior spirit, your fighter's pride. And really, without your fighter's pride, what do you got? Nothing. That's the answer. The Cliff Notes versions of the textbook entitled, What Do You Got If You Don't Have Your Fighter's Pride? The answer is nothing. That's the way to do it. Just run through it and time your jumps perfectly. Just like in Castlevania, the best way to play this game is to do it perfectly and not get hit. Which really is super easy. If you're playing this game and you have to get hit while you're playing this game, you probably just suck at Ninja Gaiden and shouldn't be playing. If you're any good at all, you just run through it and don't get hit at all. Exactly like I've been doing. This has been a perfect run, as I'm sure you can tell. Ugh. Oh god, so many horrible things. What are those? Okay. I'd gotta kill that thing right now. But this is really not how I wanted this to go. Okay, this is all bad right here. I'm totally gonna die. Oh, died. Better there, though, because I start here. That's the last little leg, and then you get to the boss, and if I had... Oh, give it! Yes! If I died during the boss, it would have been just so much suckage. Okay, so that, eagle... Yes! Okay, we'll watch this one. Ryu, you deserve praise for making this far. Look at how determined he is. This guy's like determined 24/7, which is just so cool. I can't do that. I get tired. I'm determined probably like, I don't know, an hour and a half each day. That's fine. No one can beat me. Once again, determination. Oh, surprise. Flashback to the intro cinema that we totally skipped. That looks like it shows your father being killed, but he was turned into the Masked Devil. The Masked Devil is also the name of the music that plays during this boss fight that's coming up, and it's another one of my favorite of all-time video game themes. So, as we do this fight, in addition to paying attention to how just incredibly prolific? No. Skilled? I don't know. There's a more flowery word for skilled I wanted to use. But anyway, in addition to paying attention to how skilled I am at Ninja Gaiden, you should listen to the music, which is called The Masked Devil. And I did a cover of The Masked Devil, and it's not on any of my albums. I should redo that at some point. But if you go to VIKINGGUITAR.com, you should be able to find it. Actually, I'm rebuilding my website right now, so it's not there. It's invisible. If you go to dwellingofduels.net, that's where I first submitted it. Do a search for Viking Guitar on dwellingofduels.net, and you can find my Masked Devil remix. It's cleverly called The Eyes Behind the Mask. Oh, and here it is, here it is. So, the trick with this fight, that's your dad right there as the Masked Devil. You can't hurt him, but what you can do is you can definitely hurt that orange orb. And as you see, when I hit that orange orb, the enemy life meter goes down, which is really the whole point. And you just wait and then time your jump, so... That's the easy part. So that's boss form 1. Now boss form 2 is the actual Jacques, because your dad is, I don't know, he's broken from his mind control hypnosis. The Hypnotoad has been wrenched from his brain, but he's like weak or confused or foggy or something, I don't know. You know how it is when you wake up and you're all messed up and you try and grab something, but your hands are so weak when you first wake up? I can only assume that's what this is like, but with your whole body, including your brain. So instead of your dad helping you, because he's a ninja and you're a ninja and you both should... Oh no, this is what happens. He takes the hit for you. Good thing you saved him. You've got to get them for me. All of them. It'd be funny if Ryu just misinterpreted that to mean everyone. Your father set you on your course of mass genocide. Okay. This is a horrible, not fun at all fight because it just takes forever. You can only hit that one, like, Star of David? Why is that a Star of David? Part of the Jacquot. And in the meantime, he's just throwing all this fire at you, and it really, really hurts you a lot if it hits you. Oh. Not a whole lot, I guess, but it's just one of those really, like, prolonged boss fights, and your frustration really gets the better of you because you start trying to get shots in where it really doesn't work, and then you die, and then you go back to the very beginning, and everything is horrible. Oh god, why is that one still there? Okay. I really don't want to get hit anymore. Just gotta hit him 2 more times. Okay. Bam! Slash. Okay, so you think you're good, you killed the Jacquot, but guess what? It's never that easy. I don't know, by the time this game came out, I think Mega Man had come out, and you know how... I don't know. I don't know if they do this with the first Mega Man, I don't remember, but whenever you play Mega Man, you beat whatever boss there is, but then, oh, lo and behold, that's not the real boss, it was Dr. Wily the whole time. That's kind of what they do here, but they've got to one-up it even more. So you fight your dad, and then you fight the Jacquot, who, up until this point, is really considered the boss. That's so cool, by the way, that graphic. That earlier scene, where Ryu's on the rock looking out at that castle, my fiance is cross-stitching that scene for me, and it looks fucking awesome. It's not done yet, but I just can't wait till it is. I'll post a picture when it's done. But anyway, you fight your dad, you fight the Jacquot, and then, lo and behold, those demon statues, which look awesome, by the way, combine and form the actual demon. Okay. This is horrible. This is where I died last time. Okay. Oh, thank God! Ninja Gaiden, ladies and gentlemen, in what, 32 minutes? 33 minutes? Ah, oh, this music's great too. We can't see the whole picture here, but he's like totally just obliterated from the mid-chest down by that energy bolt, and Ryu's like, "Wake up, Dad! It's okay now." His entrails and everything else has just been vaporized. Take that woman and escape. You don't know who she is, just that woman. Her name's Irene, by the way, Irene Liu. She's in the rest of the games. We'll probably play the rest of the games because I really like this whole series. And they're all pretty... I don't know, they're similar enough to be able to play through in one sitting. I'm not going to do that with Castlevania, not with all of them at least, because then I'd have to play through Castlevania 2, which is just not... I don't know. No one wins watching a Let's Play of Castlevania 2. Not me, not you. Not even Konami, because it shows off their horrible game. I actually really like Castlevania 2, but not in terms of just playing it through. And just like in Castlevania, when you defeat the final boss, their lair breaks apart. It's like the ultimate disgrace. I don't know. It emasculates the enemy. You've killed them, and then you just, like, wreck their place, which is rad. But I probably will do the rest of the Castlevania ones, some of them at least. I'll do a playthrough of 4, most likely. Gonna do Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 at some point, because they're both awesome. I don't care if you don't like 3. I love Ninja Gaiden 3. And here we are, the glorious end music. And for the first time in the game, we see Ryu with his ninja mask off. And he just looks like some normal schmo. This is... wow, that's so many jokes to make. This is Foster. We detected the explosion from the satellite. Oh, I skipped it. Foster's some CIA guy that wants you to go get the demon statues, he pretends to be her friend, but now he wants Irene to kill you! Because Foster's a dick. Probably not the same Foster that runs Foster's Freeze, because I can only assume that that is a jolly, happy man, what with the delicious, totally high-quality food they put out. Ryu, you! I get two kinds of payment. I love how complacent and happy he looks as he's talking about killing Foster. Maybe that's the face he's been making this whole game. Maybe he's not determined all the time, he's just super zen. What is the payment you have already received? She's right in front of me. It's you, Irene. You with your super bulbous hair, who we don't know at all. Didn't they talk about this in Speed? The movie Speed with Keanu Reeves and what's her name? Sandra Bullock? Sandra Bullock's in Speed. Anyway, they talk about relationships born of high-stress situations never last. If only Ryu and Irene had watched Speed. The darkness is finally over until Ninja Gaiden 2 and then Ninja Gaiden 3. How'd they get up on that rock? I don't know. That's pretty awesome though. For 8-bit graphics, I like that. You've got the lighting and the different layers and here we go. Ninja Gaiden staff roll. So I'm not going to make you watch the staff roll, but once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is VikingGuitar. Let's play Ninja Gaiden with VikingGuitar. Thank you for watching. This has been a fun one, and I'm glad I didn't totally just screw up and be horrible at this game like I did last time I tried to do a Let's Play of this. So, yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to check out my music, you can do so at http://vikingguitar.bandcamp.com. I'm also going to be doing a series of online guitar videos and home recording videos and guitar maintenance videos and stuff also. That's going to be available at www.vikingguitaruniversity.com. And if I keep getting a good response on these Let's Plays, I'll keep doing more. Tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like. If you really liked it, click the like button or subscribe to the channel, or I don't know, you can send me an email or something and tell me whatever you want, good or bad. I'm always happy to hear from people. It makes me think that this illusion of the internet is actually real with real people. So anyway, I'm just yammering at this point. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep the world metal.